Hello, my name's Eric Hanscom. I'm a patent and trademark attorney with Hanscom, Alexiev, and McDaniel. Welcome to today's MCLE on drones and drone law. I'll be joined shortly by Ed Burns, who's going to be helping me out with the course. But I'd like to begin by just going over drones, what they are, and to give you some background on what we're going to be talking about with respect to the rules and regulations regarding use of them. So these are drones. Drone is a term for unmanned aerial vehicle or unmanned aerial system. We have drones that range in size from these tiny little ones that you can get on Amazon.com for $16 all the way up to larger drones that you can take commercial quality photographs with. And they're much larger drones than these. A lot of the movies are using huge octocopters that are probably 4 or 5 feet across and can slice your finger off with a propeller if you're not using them carefully. But right now we have some of the small hobbyist drones here to show you. If you're thinking about getting into drone flying, you have to understand a few things about drones. And basically what a drone is it's a combination of a camera, propellers, a battery, and a control system. It's basically a small flying computer. You can put, most of the drones have removable blades so you can carry it around with you. You just insert the drone propeller like that, twist it on, and then you can twist it off for carrying. Drones are becoming so popular, there's even a market in drone backpacks. So you can even buy yourself a backpack that's custom made for your drone, and when you open it up, where's that zipper? It has various compartments for your drone and batteries and things like that. So anyway, drones are becoming quite a big business. And so there are a lot of rules and regulations coming about because of drones. When you look at a drone and you start flying drones, you'll realize pretty quickly that what you're dealing with is getting a camera up in the air and taking pretty pictures with it. Now, the features of drones that are probably most interesting from an intellectual property perspective would be the quality of the camera, the quality of the battery, and whether or not the drone returns home. Because basically, flying drones comes down to 3 things. How pretty of a picture you can take or pretty video you can take, how long you can keep the drone up in the air for, and when, not if, but when the software cuts out, because with all drones, sooner or later, the software connection between the controller and the drone is going to get disrupted. When that happens, will the drone return nicely to home, or will the drone try to take off and you'll have to spend a few hours trying to track it down? So those are really the 3 main components of a drone. How good of a camera can it get up in the air, for how long, and when the signal is cut off, does it return home? So right here we've got a couple of drones made by the French company Parrot. This is the Bebop one. It comes with nice little safety features, so if you bang into something it won't break the propellers. It has a smaller battery and a lower quality camera than the Bebop 2, which, as you can probably figure, has a better camera. It has a much larger battery. This battery will actually keep you up in the air for about 24-25 minutes, as opposed to this one that'll keep you up for about 14 minutes. Now, with drones, some come with a micro SD card you plug in. Other drones have internal memory, so you plug basically a USB cable into the back of the drone, put this into your computer, and you can download the video from your flight. So again, this is about a $400 drone. This is about a $500 drone. You can also get drones with cameras. This is a little Hubsan, costs about $50. Obviously, the more you spend on a drone, the better quality photographs you're going to get. But when you want to start out, you can buy one of the cheaper drones, get at least a rough idea of how to fly one before you spend money on a real drone. Drones today are being used for a wide variety of purposes. One of the most common, of course, being for hobbyists and amateur and professional photographers to fly up in the air and take pictures of things from a new perspective. But drones are also being used for precision agriculture. You can have a drone, you can hook it up with a significantly fancier camera than this that'll record the water content of trees and things like that. And so basically for agriculture, drones are being used to fly up and down orchards and take data that you can later crunch on a computer and see which trees are getting enough water, which trees aren't, which trees are maybe being infected by insects. And the alternative, of course, is to pay people to either drive a cherry picker up and down between the rows of trees or to climb up ladders. A drone can fly up and down an acre orchard in less than 5 minutes, so obviously drones will save a considerable amount of time and money there. Drones are also being used for wildlife tracking. It's a great way to keep your eye on poachers. They're being used for mapping, for aerial inspections. Obviously they have considerable military uses. One of the uses here in San Diego County that they're looking at is to do the inspections of electric lines. And we have a lot of really hilly, mountainous backcountry where there are a lot of rattlesnakes and things like that. And the gas and electric companies would rather fly a drone to inspect these than have a person go out and risk his or her life stepping on a rattlesnake. So drones have a lot of purposes, and this is only going to increase in the future. Obviously, package delivery is going to be a big one. And so basically drones are being used for anything that is going to save money or save a person's life right now. Okay. Okay, you ready for another?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to actually shoot this. All right, so that's the drone taking off and landing. As you notice, the drone stays more or less in the position that you leave it unless you touch the control.